Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So update is I'm 39 weeks plus 2 days, and they decided yesterday that they can induce me today. I'll tell the whole story. There's not much to tell, but I'll tell that whole story after I've given birth. But yeah, it's going to be today, and hopefully I can keep you as updated as possible and be able to record the labour and the birth. So I came in at about 1:30 this afternoon, and it's now 9:30, and they've just broken my waters, and then I get to go to the delivery suite when my contractions start up properly, which probably won't be too long if I know my body at all, but you never know with this pregnancy because everything's just so different. I'm obviously really tired, haven't been able to update you that much because I've been sat in the canteen for about 6-7 hours, but yeah, everything's going pretty well apart from that, and I'm excited to have the baby.
Heard anything, and Molly would have known because. Do you want to wait to give this just to?
Yeah,
How
we'll
long
not
for?
set it off, yeah.
Yeah.
I just leave something on.
So unfortunately it went from 0 to 100 in about half an hour. So I didn't get any footage of the contractions as I was just puffing on the gas and air every second that I could, and also because I started to push when I felt like I needed to, so it just all happened very, very fast. But we have a little boy called Archie, and he is £8 and 12 ounces, which is our biggest one yet. And we've got a happy daddy over there that probably doesn't want to be on camera.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so congratulations to us and happy birthday to Archie. So finally ready to go home. It is 3:42 in the morning, and yeah, I'll do a vlog tomorrow when I wake up, hopefully, telling you the details, how it all went. But yeah, we're really happy. It's so cute. And it is Archie Thomas Barraclough. Hi guys, so it's 10:30 in the morning and I am awake and fresh as a daisy. Well, I've not had much sleep, but to be fair, I don't feel that tired to say that I've had like no sleep and that my body's gone through so much. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning, which I guess would be a few weeks ago. So this child has been nothing but trouble to get out. I actually was worried that he was going to come early just because I've never felt so ready before. Like in my pregnancies at the end, I mean, there's just not been all these pains and aches, and every day me thinking that I'm going into labour, because I've been having contractions for weeks and just nothing's like come out of them. Also I thought anyway, because I went for my stretch and sweep the other day, what day was that? Day before yesterday, and she said that I was already like 2 centimetres dilated and that my cervix was soft, that she could actually feel the baby's head. So before my midwife did my stretch and sweep, she also measured my bump again, which she wouldn't usually do as she only did it the week before, but she did it anyway, and it was still like at the same growth, like it hasn't moved, it hadn't grown basically, the bump, since a couple of weeks before, I guess. So she requested another growth scan. They didn't give me one the week before because I've already had my 36-week growth scan, and they said that they thought everything was fine, so I don't really need one. So when she called up this time and said that it hadn't moved again, she said that obviously I'd be happy with a growth scan, or I'd actually be happy with an early induction because I was miserable and I was dead set on getting him out. The contractions just were annoying when they weren't going anywhere. So that day later on, after I'd seen my midwife, I got a call from her saying that they will induce me early, and then another call saying that it'd be tomorrow, well, yesterday, basically. So, yeah, I got a call at 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday from the hospital saying that I was pretty much ready to come in any time, but then I got another call from the hospital saying that they were a little bit busy and that they didn't want to have me waiting for ages for a room, so to wait a couple of hours, not rush, and then come over. So we did that, and we ended up waiting for hours anyway. And it's just because the plan was to break my waters in that particular room, which wasn't in the delivery suite. It was just in a ward, and Andy wasn't allowed on that ward, obviously, because of the COVID. And also, I don't know, I just didn't want to do it without him there because I know that I freak out when I'm in labour properly. And also, it was just, I was scared because I thought if I don't have the epidural or any sort of good medication, then I don't know how I'm going to handle the pain. So I chose not to get it done in that room, and I wanted to wait for a room in the delivery suite. So I was just literally waiting for someone to give birth, and then I could go to the delivery suite and basically get my waters broken and get induced and have the baby. So that didn't go to plan, as you already know, as we were waiting for literally hours from like 1:30 till about, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And they actually decided to just break my waters and go ahead and do it anyway. Break my waters and then take me to the delivery suite if I needed to. So measure me again in an hour, basically. And I didn't even get there. I couldn't. After they monitored me for 15 minutes after they broke my waters, my contractions started getting really intense and very close together, and I couldn't even get out of the room before I started breaking down, crying, holding on to things. I couldn't stand, and then I got out of the room. She saw me, she asked if I were alright. I nodded my head, and then I just started crying. So when I started crying, she decided to get me back into the room and maybe examine me again. I think I was 6, she said 6 to 7 centimetres. So I was pretty much ready to go to delivery suite at that point. I got my gas and air, which was unfortunately all I had because it literally just went so quick, which is why I couldn't video any of it, which I'm really sad about because I wanted to watch it back myself. But yeah, it's just the way things turn out sometimes. I thought it was going to be fast, but I didn't think it was going to be that fast. And Andy was going to record me, but he just needed to be there for me. He was holding my hand and just helping me breathe, things like that, the things that a normal birthing partner would do. He's really brilliant at what he does, and obviously he's used to doing it now. Yeah, so we headed down to the delivery suite, and within half an hour, so I got into the delivery suite at 10:23 and gave birth at 10:53. I wasn't actually fully dilated, I don't think, but at the time it felt like with the contractions that I was having, I was screaming, I was just constantly on the gas and air, and I mean just breathing with the gas and air, not even normal breaths. And then I just started feeling like I needed to push, and I don't think it was actually time for me to push, but it felt better when I was like pushing slightly just against these contractions. So I was doing that, and then these pushes just got a little bigger and bigger, and before I knew it, the head were out, and then I had to do a really, like, the biggest push of my life to get the body out, because like I said, I don't think I was dilated properly. And then yeah, I was here, and I was still having contractions for about 2 hours, like really strong ones as well. That was like, I think, getting my placenta out, and then because it was such a quick birth, my body just sort of going back to normal. But I've never been in so much pain after I've given birth. Like, that was the first time that I've actually been in pain after I've given birth. So when I first got past Archie, like, I was just holding him, and I don't think I really acknowledged him properly at first. Like, I acknowledged him, but it was like I couldn't focus on him because I was still having these really bad contractions that I was having to breathe through. And obviously, because I'd given birth, the gas and air got taken off me, so I had nothing to really help me apart from my own little breathing exercises. I think we were both a little bit shocked. I don't think he cried straight away, but it was just the shock. Like, it was fine. And yeah, I was in shock, and I was shaking and quite cold, and obviously losing quite a little bit of blood, which slowed down, so that was fine as well. And yeah, it was all definitely worth it, and I would do it all again, funnily enough. But I don't even know how. Like, I don't think my body would be able to take it anymore, because this time was really a struggle. I don't think I've missed anything out, but I am, like, still quite tired, as you can probably hear and see. So if I have, then I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone has in comments or anything like that. But I do think I've gone through everything anyway. And I'm just so, like, we love him so much, and we've introduced him to our other children, and they're so excited. It was so good to see him happy. They actually cried when we took him away from him, just because I needed to feed him. But yeah, we're all really happy now, and just recuperating from the events that were yesterday. So thank you to everyone that's watched my vlog. I'm sorry again for you and myself that I didn't get to record any of the good bits. I mean, I would have even recorded my waters getting broken, but well, best thing to say is that just everything was out, and there was just no way that I won't be able to, like, block any of it out to show you but not show you kind of thing. It's just everything. My dignity were gone at that point, so and yeah, so thank you to everyone watching my vlog. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you to everyone that's congratulated us. We really appreciate it. And yeah, if you said boy, you were right. So it's Archie Thomas Farraclough, and yeah, another look. He's so cute. Okay, say bye.
Christopher Cole, who's this?
Who's this? Is this a baby?
Yes, he's a baby dog. Yeah.
Is it a baby boy?
Christopher, do you want to say hi?
Hi, baby.
Is this what was in Mum's belly? Let's give him a kiss.
He's still ready to come home.
Give him a kiss.
What have you done with those monkeys?
Ah, give him a kiss.
And Sister Mia.
No, it's not Amelia. This one's called Archie. She literally doesn't know.